Hey guys, this is KP Jax. Today we are taking a look at a new game that's been out for not very long, Fallout Shelter. This game is kind of linked to the new Fallout 4 that's coming out. If you're, I'm a huge fan of Fallout. It is an awesome game, and the new game just looks amazing. So the first thing that they want you to do when you get this game is to build a few rooms, going through their little demo process. The problem with this is they have you put the rooms in the wrong place. So they kind of start you off on the wrong foot, if you ask me. So the game starts out where you're basically starting your vault and or your bunker, however you want to, view it. And they have you select new people that come in, new dwellers, and every dweller has their own skill set. So the people with strength, higher strength levels, are better suited for your electrical plants. And the people with higher agility are better for food. And the people with higher perception are better for your water treatment plants. Every room gives you the ability to rush. Your ability to correctly rush your room is all based on your luck. So the higher luck you have, the better ability you will have to actually rush the room correctly and not cause a problem. So as you can see, they start you off by building different rooms. They have you build an electrical plant, a water plant, and a diner. The problem with the way that they have you build them to begin with is they immediately set you up to fail. What you really should be doing is building rooms that are the same. So specific rooms like your electrical plant, you want to build 3 wide. The same with the diner and the water treatment plant. But the way that they have you start is basically building one room at a time. So you'll see here in a minute, I'm actually going to destroy a room and you get a lot less money back or a lot less caps back before I continue. Just from playing this game for a little while, I'm on like my 10th Fallout Shelter because I keep dying. So it's not an easy game. It's a simple game, but it's not exactly the easiest game. So what I do is, before I continue, I build my power plant down one more level, and I'll actually be expanding my living quarters. And one thing that's great about expanding is what you get is more storage space. So if you have a water treatment plant and you only have one, when you build the next one side by side to it, they actually join together. And when they join together, they actually can create more volume and have more storage. The same thing for the living quarters. You start out, your living quarters can only hold 2 people. When you join them all together, you can hold about 6 people. And your living quarters is basically how you create more dwellers. You put a male and a female in a room, and it takes several minutes for it to happen. Your dwellers will do a little dance, and then they'll go run into the back room, and about 3 hours of gameplay later, yes, 3 actual hours of gameplay, you'll have another character. So it takes quite a while of actual gameplay for your people to have another character. So it's not like you can just play the game, close it out, go on your way, come back later, and you'll have a dweller. Now, you actually have to play for 3 solid hours to have another character, or for lack of a better word, a baby show up. And then it takes another 3 hours for that character to become a grown-up and actually become a productive dweller. Now, you can see down on the bottom of the screen, there's a completed task. You do have objectives that you can complete in this game, like collecting a certain amount of weapons or a certain amount of outfits, or producing a certain amount of energy, or having a certain amount of dwellers within your vault. The issue that I run into from time to time is I don't have enough money to build rooms, so it takes a little while. But they are pretty neat when you do get the objectives. One of them is a lunchbox, and that lunchbox basically is a case of extra goodies. So you might get 500 caps, or you might get a laser pistol, or you might get, some other special item. And all throughout the game, they're going to prompt you with hints, kind of, what you may want to do, what you can do, what you can't do. They'll tell you if your vault is full, like if you can't fit any more people in it. And you can see up at the top, where your vault shows you how much water, how much food, and how much power you have. Now, you do have the option of in-game purchases for items like Mr. Handy. He's a robot from the game, but he will automatically go back and forth from room to room and collect those. The one thing I love about this game is it doesn't tie into social media, at least not yet. So many games want you to like their app on Facebook or ask a friend to play or whatever, and this is not that. This is completely separate, totally relies on you. You don't have to bother your friends or bother anybody by sending out game requests or anything to do that. All you have to do is play the game and you'll move along in advance. You just have to be kind of strategic in what you're doing. And always remember, send somebody out to do exploring. That's how you can get other outfits, other guns, other items. So let's continue this gameplay.